It's not every day you do this, you know. This is the giant oak of Bowthorpe, thought to be one of the largest oak trees in Europe. But which county is it situated in? I'll let you know in a few seconds. On today's show, I'll be helping a couple of first-time buyers leave their city life far behind them and find their forever home in the countryside. A family is on the cards, but they prove they're still young at heart.
Hiding places. That's what I like about old houses.
Yeah, you like playing hide and seek. I'm finding more about you than I really needed to.
And there's our mystery house, but will it fulfill all their dreams?
You're really trying to spanner in the works now, haven't you?
I don't know, what do you mean by that? Welcome to Lincolnshire, home to this giant oak, which has been standing here for more than 1,000 years and measures a whopping 13 metres in circumference. That's a big oak. There are quite a few stories as to what it's been used for. One previous owner used to shelter his calves underneath it. So a unique residence, but there's plenty that's unique about this beautiful county. To find out what today's house hunters are looking for in their new property. South African Ryan and Derbyshire lass Stephanie tied the knot 18 months ago. They've been renting this 4-bedroom terrace house in East London for around 6 years, but now they're keen to head to the country.
We want to start a family and we don't particularly want to bring kids up in London.
And Steph and I are both very outdoorsy people.
With the impending plans for a family, being settled in the right location is all important to them.
Well, Steph and I have decided to look in Lincolnshire just because we believe you get a lot more for your money there.
Although they are first-time buyers, Ryan and Stephanie have a clear vision of what they want their new home to deliver.
A large, old thing with lots of character and maybe a little bit of land with it.
Definitely 4 to 5 bedrooms, wooden floors, exposed beams, even like an outhouse, like a barn that needs to be fixed up, something that would give me a bit more outdoors.
Space for all your tools and stuff.
That's correct, yeah.
But the wish list doesn't end there.
We want it to be relatively close to a village, but we don't want to be driving miles and miles to get to the closest shop.
This is a big move for both of them, but luckily Stephanie knows her own mind, and it seems Ryan's too.
You want a very open plan downstairs living area, whereas I would like to have somewhere where you could close kids and other people away and have a bit of privacy.
And part of that privacy will hopefully be found in a room where Stephanie can focus on her passion for dressmaking. Though I'm not sure Ryan's convinced she deserves it.
Who do you think has the final say?
Well, of course I do. So.
Well, I don't think that's true.
Well, no matter who gets the final say, one thing they are both agreed on are the finances.
The budget for this move is £250,000, but obviously we're looking for a property where we might want to do some work on it, so £250,000 is the maximum, including all works that we will be doing.
For Ryan and Stephanie, we'll be focusing our search in the area around the market town of Spalding, which is within striking distance of Peterborough, which is where Ryan's new job will be based. We've cherry-picked 3 fantastic houses to whet our buyers' appetite, but as usual I won't tell them what they're on the market for until they've guessed the price themselves. And for our mystery house, we've lined up a property that will offer our buyers the ultimate in secluded country living.
Guys, welcome to Lincolnshire. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good, thank you.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
And how serious are you about making the move to Lincolnshire?
Now that my job is definite, we're definitely going ahead with the move.
So there's a big pressure then, really, isn't it, to find somewhere?
Yes and yes. I would say yes.
Yes. So find somewhere, Jones. So go on then, what are you looking for?
Well, at least 4 bedrooms, decent sized garden, fireplace, relatively old building. We don't want a brand new house.
Something with a garage or a barn we can
Yeah.
turn into a workshop or art studio for Steph.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
I think...
I was joking.
I think that's about it.
Phew, that's quite an extensive list. I have heard there's a little bit of a disagreement as far as open plan living and separate living.
Yeah, I'm not... Ryan would really like a whole open plan downstairs area, but I'm not so keen. I mean, especially if we have kids, it might be nice to have somewhere to close them in.
What about budget?
What, 250,000 is the top whack, but if we need to do any work on it or anything, obviously all the work needs to be included in that.
Okay. I hope we can find you the right property. Should we get going?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Come on then.
Okay, dokes.
Ryan and Stephanie's maximum budget is £250,000. And for that, this couple have got a big wish list. They're after a character property with an open fireplace, a minimum of 4 bedrooms and a sizable garden. But they also want a large garage or barn where they can store Ryan's bikes and tools and create a studio space for Stephanie's dressmaking. Our first property is situated close to the village of Gedney Dyke in the southeast of the county, which is 23 miles north of Peterborough, which is where Ryan will be working. Gedney Dyke is a charming mix of 18th and 19th century buildings. It's got all the amenities they'll need with a village shop and a post office, and there are plenty of community activities run from the village hall. Well, our first property is a detached cottage, which has been updated and extended in recent years. It sits on a large plot and offers up very spacious accommodation.
You're probably wondering why I brought you here.
Yeah.
Well, this could be your first time by together. What do you think?
I think
great.
it's really nice. It's got
Yeah.
the double garage, which is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Right.
Garden looks nice.
Well, you're saying all the
Yeah,
right
impressed.
things. Well, should we go inside?
Yeah,
Let's hope that smile on your face stays.
Well, what a great reaction. I hope the interior keeps those smiles coming.
Let me bring you through to the kitchen.
Wow.
Oh, that's really nice. I like the floor.
Ceramic tiles, yeah, throughout, actually.
Yeah, it's nice, decent size.
So this is big enough for you?
Yeah, I think so. The only slight issue might be counter space. It doesn't look like it has a huge amount of counter space, but
I'd like to have more of a look. I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
yeah. But
so far, so good.
so far so good.
Hey,
I
excellent.
like it.
Good, good, good. Let's go through to the living room.
Okay.
Come on, follow me. And you've got the tiles continuing into the living room.
I like this.
It's a
It's
decent
good. It's
size,
very
though.
light. I like the doors into the garden.
It's quite cosy though, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. Very light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like dark, dingy rooms.
Well,
so
this
is
is
good.
not a dark, dingy room.
No, not at all.
Excellent. Okay. Let's go upstairs.
Perfect.
I'll squeeze through you.
Over here.
Thank you.
Downstairs, there's also a cloakroom and a handy utility room, along with a double garage that can be accessed from the house. Let's see what they make of the rooms on the first floor.
Let me bring you into this bedroom. What do you think?
It's a bit small, to be honest. I mean, there isn't much room when you've got a double bed and...
Is this the main bedroom in the house?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well...
I'm keeping that up my sleeve.
Okay.
In that case, that's a fair size room then.
You think maybe a little bit on the small side. You think it's okay.
It's an average size room, I think.
Okay. Well, you know that other bedroom I had up my sleeve.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go have a look.
Let's go have a look at it. Yeah.
That's not quite the response I was looking for. Let's see if the next room will bring them round.
So this, I would imagine, would be your room.
Oh, wow. I like this. Much
Is it much bigger than
better
you thought,
size.
huh?
So you know they've got a huge wardrobe in here as well, which you know I don't know if you have wardrobes that size. And what you haven't noticed yet is it's also en suite,
Great.
a good size en suite.
That's a big plus,
It's
yes.
a good room, isn't it?
It is.
Again,
really
very
nice.
bright.
Size room.
Yeah. Lots
Once
of
again, we got the
windows
red
and-
brick, nice high ceilings.
I'm really glad you like the red brick. I think we'd have been pretty doomed if you
I
didn't.
do like it. It's not too much. It's not overpowering because it's only one wall in each room.
What do you think?
I like it.
Impressed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
good.
impressed.
Very impressed.
Very impressed, yeah.
Or should we go outside?
Yeah,
let's do that.
Why not?
Also on this level is a family bathroom, a fair-sized single bedroom, and a fourth bedroom that's currently being used as storage. Outside, there's a huge garden extending to the front and rear of this property.
What do you think? The whole plot of land is half an acre. The house is basically in the middle of that plot. So, listen, you've seen everything, and you're both smiling, which is good. Let's talk money, shall we? What do you think this house is on the market for?
I reckon 235,000.
£235,000. How about you, Ryan?
I'll go for 230.
£230,000. Well, I can tell you that the house is currently on the market for £259,950. Before you say anything, the current owner is willing to listen to offers around the £250,000 mark.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like top end of our budget.
Yeah.
So, for a shade under £260,000, this detached cottage has plenty of space. There's a sizable kitchen and dining room, 4 bedrooms and a double garage, perfect for Ryan's man space. But it would also work as a studio for Stephanie. There's also a large garden to the front and back with views over the open fields.
Have you seen that?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, let's get into the car.
Perfect.
Lincolnshire is a county with very fertile land, and there are a number of local producers who are championing real food, which is a return to making it in the traditional way. I've come to meet Dave Dobson, who runs the Barefoot Bakery in Spalding, which supplies low-cost organic bread using only locally sourced ingredients. Today, Dave is going to pass on some of his baking secrets.
This is a batch that I did 12 hours ago.
Right. Wow.
It's nearly like a marshmallow.
Goodness. Oh, wow.
So that tiny amount of yeast, because it's been given the time,
Yeah.
has done all that work.
Now the dough has risen, it's ready to be prepped for the oven.
So you're just going to go...
Right, so we're cutting from there.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Was that right?
yeah, but yeah, just no fear.
Push in and pull back.
Push in and pull back.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hey, I've done something right.
Absolutely perfect.
Fantastic. How exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, they do say that a watched loaf never bakes. Actually, I just made that up. But still, I can't take my eyes off this one.
We're going to... Well, you can actually. Just push it in and your loaf will land on. Push it right to the back, strong. And then just pull back, it'll come with it. Absolutely perfect.
It's
Just
hot.
hot.
Funny that, it's just come out of the oven.
Really.
What an idiot. Shall I put it down here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Dave cuts down on food miles by delivering his bread to schools and other places where his customers will already be gathering.
Right, so let's deliver some bread, shall we?
Let's go for it. Made by...
You've got a very special one, okay? I'm very sorry, but I made this one, so don't choke on it.
did not.
I did.
Well, it's good to see one lot of satisfied customers stocking up on this local bread. But for now, we're returning back to our house hunt. Our second property is close to the village of Holbeach Bank, which is set in the middle of an agricultural landscape. Conveniently for Ryan and Stephanie, there's a large primary school here. The property I'm showing them is a detached farmhouse, which has been extended to provide generous living accommodation.
Just checking for that smile.
Yep, still there.
Hey! Well, the current owners of this property call this spot their little oasis. It's surrounded by farmland.
I can see why.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yes.
What we've got here, this part of the house is 200 years old. And then it was renovated in the 19th century, and then the current owners did some work in 2004.
Looks like a lovely place.
Yeah, there's lots to explore, not just in the house, but in the garden as well. And he even said if you want to buy the house and you want the Mini with it, he'll do you a deal on it.
Oh, really?
Look at your face. Oh, hey.
I love minis.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be a deal cruncher.
Selling point, yeah.
Yeah, OK. Should we go in?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, let's hope she loves the interior of this house as much as she loves the car.
Come on through to the kitchen. She's surveying.
Yeah, I am. More counter space than in the last place.
Yes.
Definitely.
But not quite as much in the rest of the area.
No.
But,
This is a kitchen, so not a kitchen diner. A very modern kitchen.
yeah.
It's different. It's nice. It's bigger than the other place. Like you said, the kitchen counter space in that.
I like the sink as well.
You've got the sink you wanted.
Yes.
Through here you've got the, may seem strange, you've got the family bathroom. Really good, big family bathroom, and a utility room as well.
Great.
All in one I'll let you explore that later, but I think we should go through maybe to the dining room.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
Got some storage space here, the Hoover.
See that.
I don't know if you do Hoover. This is the dining room.
It's a nice spacious room. You've got the
Yeah.
exposed beams.
The original beams, yeah.
That's lovely.
You're both smiling, saying kind of the right things, but you're not both going, wow!
Well, we like the cottage. I like this. You know, the other house was a bit modern.
Too
Yeah.
modern, yeah.
Perfect and straight. This is, you got curves and bends and not everything's level, which is kind of what we were looking for.
And little cupboards hidden everywhere.
Yeah.
And hiding places. That's what I like about old houses.
Yeah, you like playing hide and seek. I'm finding more about you than I really needed to. Come on, let's carry on.
Okay.
Let's go have a look.
If it's a cosy living room you're after.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's a lovely size room.
Yeah. It's a good
You say it with
size room.
surprise in your voice.
Well, no, because the other rooms have been quite a bit smaller. I was expecting this to be a similar sort of size, but it's much bigger than I anticipated.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do like it, very much so.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You too?
So far, so good, yes.
Is it big enough for you?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, there's loads more to see, so I think we
Okay.
should venture upstairs and let's see if you're still smiling then.
Okay.
Come on.
Downstairs seems to be getting a lot of positives. Let's see if we can build on that momentum upstairs.
This is currently the master bedroom. Very bright.
Yeah, big as well.
It is a big room. It's nice high ceilings as well.
I'm impressed.
Are you?
Yeah.
Can you imagine you here?
I could, yeah. I think everything would fit
Definitely.
in.
Yes. It hasn't got any of that modern factor in it, which we weren't looking for, so
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
ticks that box as well. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Exciting.
Come on then.
Now there's a lot to discover in this house. It's full of surprises.
We're above the garage. As you can see, there's a really good size bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, I want to show you a really magnificent bedroom as well. I've got an idea for this.
Okay.
You see, if you didn't fancy the other bedroom, which didn't have the ensuite at the moment, you could have this as your master kind of part of the house, couldn't you?
I like the door window.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just overlooking the garden as well. You couldn't be more natural.
This could easily be a main bedroom. This has got a lot of potential in a good way.
Oh, excellent.
I really like it.
Well, I'm really glad you like inside. Of course, there's the garden as well, which
Yes.
is important.
Yes.
So, should we take a look?
Of course.
Yeah.
let's have a look.
Go on, you lead the way.
I tell you, I really like it when people can see potential. There are 2 single bedrooms upstairs, which would make perfect children's rooms in the future. Ryan and Stephanie also wanted lots of outdoor space. I hope they'll be impressed with the 1/4 acre of pretty garden that comes with the property.
Got the strawberries there, but just imagine the fruit and vegetable patch you could have with all that.
Yeah.
Okay, all this comes at a price, of course, doesn't it?
Yes.
You went
Yeah.
first last time, so I think you should go this time. What do you reckon?
I reckon 230 again.
So same price as the last property. How about you? What do you reckon?
I reckon 245,000.
Oh, okay. Close. You're good. £246,500.
That's not bad.
I'm delighted you like this. I think you're right in the fact that it has got so much potential and it's also got a lovely feel.
It's got a lot of character as well.
So for just under £247,000, this detached farm offers extensive accommodation. There's a large kitchen and dining room. There are 4 good-sized bedrooms along with a garage and workshop. What's more, there's a large rambling garden.
So let's take stock and then we'll start again tomorrow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How's that?
Sounds
Looking
good.
forward to it.
I'll even drive you back. Come on.
Thanks.
Oh.
I'm all heart.
As the day draws to an exciting close over the Lincolnshire landscape, our buyers could be one step closer to finding their first ever home.
So here we go again. It's a brand new day and our search continues to find Ryan and Steffi their dream property here in Lincolnshire. Now, I wonder whether a good night's sleep has dampened Steffi's enthusiasm for the second property. You know, the one with the Mini? She absolutely loved it. Ryan wasn't as convinced. Has his head now ruled her heart? Well, it's time to bring on the mystery property, and for a sizist girl that thinks that big is beautiful, we're showing the massive but with a twist.
For the mystery house, we're taking Ryan and Stephanie further north to the village of Thornton-le-Fen, which is 9 miles away from the town of Boston. One of the town's most famous landmarks is the magnificent medieval church of St. Botolph's, which is one of the highest church towers in Britain. The town is also home to the Maud Foster Mill, one of the UK's tallest working windmills. I'm showing them a detached cottage which has a very unusual entrance. It's got the 4 bedrooms our buyers want, but it's currently configured as 2 separate cottages and needs some work to turn it into a family dwelling.
So this is your very own bridge.
Can you get a car over it?
You can get a car over it. Plenty strong.
It's a
what do you think?
fantastic bridge.
I like it.
Yes. You've really thrown a spanner in the works now, haven't
I don't know,
you?
what do you mean by that?
Well, what I see from here is sort of what we're looking for, eh?
Yeah.
Should we go inside?
Yeah, let's.
Come on.
I'm taking them straight into the kitchen, which I think Ryan and Stephanie could really put their own stamp on.
The original tiled flooring there.
Nice.
Lovely.
And you may have spied a utility room with,
A pantry.
yeah, a walk-in
Yeah.
pantry.
Yeah,
you
I'm
wanted.
impressed. I like it.
You wanted one of those.
Yeah. I like the sink.
And the
Good
range.
so far. And the range,
That's
yes.
the range.
It's not a giant kitchen, but...
No.
It's got a lot of
Yeah, you've
potential,
got-
which is what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah? You're thinking
Maybe.
work surfaces, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm thinking there's a lot that still could be done to it.
Okay, great.
Adapt it.
You've got a living room behind you, which I'm not going to take you to now. We'll go
Okay.
upstairs, I think.
Great.
Okay.
Yep.
With spirits high, we're going up to the first floor, as there's a surprise about the downstairs layout that I want to keep up my sleeve.
Lots of wood,
Yes.
wooden staircase. You've also
Yeah.
got this sort of wooden stud wall. I don't know what you'd do with this room.
I like it. It's it's obviously it's smaller than the second house we saw yesterday,
Yeah.
but it's still.
What
It's
you've
a
got here is
decent
2
size.
bedrooms, similar size. The other one's probably a little bit brighter actually because it overlooks your garden.
Yeah.
You've also got a really good size family bathroom and a fireplace. You know, you could reinstate.
Yeah.
You'd have to get it checked, of course.
Yeah. That's nice.
It's an average size room.
I love all the wooden floors.
I mean, there's a lot you can do with this place. It really
Yeah,
is.
your mind's racing.
It is. I'm just thinking about stuff.
That's good. I like it.
Okay, well, should we go downstairs and I'll show you the living room?
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying all the right things at the moment.
Good.
So they are making all the right noises thus far, and there's still a lot more of this property to show them.
And you've got the tiled flooring in the
Yeah.
living room as well.
Wow.
Come closer. What do
I
you think?
like the fire.
Yeah, it's multi-fuel burner.
Got the fireplace.
It's a bit small, but yeah, I like it.
Must be quite cosy in the winter with the fire
Yeah.
going.
This property comes with a sunroom as well.
Yeah.
Shall we wander into it?
Yeah, let's.
Have a look.
Nice and bright out here.
Yeah, it is.
And that's your garden, an acre.
Wow.
There is one thing I haven't told you.
What's that?
Well, actually, the house you've just seen is replicated exactly there. And it's all your house. So actually, when you go into this sunroom, if you divide this down the middle, you're getting 2 for 1, okay? So you could be sitting there
Yeah.
in
I'll
your
be
house.
in my house.
And you could be sitting here
House.
in your house.
That's actually perfect.
Yeah.
You can do what you
Have
want
my
in your
own
side of the
house.
house, and I'll do what I want to my side of the house.
Well, let's go and have a little peek. Come on.
Let's have a look. See.
So you see, exactly the same. We've got the dining room, living room.
Yeah.
So we could knock it through, have one big living room.
With one giant fireplace in the middle.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Possible.
The voice of reason behind us. And the kitchen.
Ah, identical kitchen again.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Let's pop out to the garden, shall we?
Perfect.
Upstairs has 2 further bedrooms and a good-sized family bathroom. Outside, there's an extensive paddock with its own woodshed, workshop and stables.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this property.
Oh, you are?
I really am, yes.
Oh.
I
Yeah, me too. I like it.
ticked almost every box. I've just got to get to the price now.
So, what do you reckon? What do you think it's on the market for?
I have to say about 245.
Come on, you go, Ryan. What do you think?
I'm going to go with what I've been going with all along and say 230.
It's currently on the market for £250,000, and that's exactly what the current owner wants for it. At the moment, non-negotiable.
It's leaving us with a lot to think about.
So for £250,000, this detached farmhouse has not one but two kitchens. There's a cosy sitting room and a spacious dining room, both of which open onto a sun lounge. It also has 4 bedrooms, and it's situated within an acre of garden that includes a workshop and 2 stables.
We'll catch up with each other later.
Perfect, sounds good.
Come on. I think it's fair to say that Ryan and Steffi have found positives in all the properties that we've shown them. You know, they've tried really hard to imagine what it would be like to live in all 3 of the houses. Question is, do they like any of them enough to make imagination turn into reality? Let's find out. Well, guys, we've done quite a bit of travelling, haven't we, over the last few days?
We have.
We've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Let's start with the first property. You seemed really positive when you walked up to it. You liked it.
Yeah, I did, but now thinking back on it, I think it was just too modern. I think we would have gotten bored in that house.
Now, your face was a picture when you saw the second property. You loved it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a really nice, quaint little house.
He needed some convincing.
If I'm correct, it was sort of the top of the budget,
Yeah.
almost. And there was a lot of things we'd like to do to it, like remove one of the staircases, expand the kitchen a bit.
The third one really is throwing a spanner in the works.
Yes, it
Okay.
has.
It had a lot of potential, a lot of things that could be done to it, but also, yeah, in its own way, wonderful.
So what are you going to do?
I think within the next month or 2, we'll be back. We'll get in touch with the estate agents and definitely revisit both properties.
than that.
Yeah, within the next month, yeah.
Friday, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, you're keen.
Yeah.
She'll be
just don't
moving
wanna
in
go-
on Monday.
You just don't want to go back home.
No, I don't.
Well, she might have found a new home.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's been really great meeting you.
Yeah,
It's
you
been
too.
really good fun. And that's it from Lincolnshire, where 2 of our properties have really hit the mark. You know, with Steffi's passion and energy and Ryan's methodical mind and positivity, I'm sure it won't be long until they find their ideal home in this beautiful county. Till next time, goodbye.
If you'd like to escape to the country in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland or England and need our help, please apply online at bbc.co.uk/.
It's not every day you do this, you know. This is the giant oak of Bowthorpe, thought to be one of the largest oak trees in Europe. But which county is it situated in? I'll let you know in a few seconds.
On today's show, I'll be helping a couple of first-time buyers leave their city life far behind them and find their forever home in the countryside. A family is on the cards, but they prove they're still young at heart.
Hiding places. That's what I like about old houses.
Yeah, you like playing hide and seek. I'm finding more about you than I really needed to.
And there's our mystery house, but will it fulfill all their dreams?
You're really trying to spanner in the works now,
I don't know, what do you mean by that? Welcome to Lincolnshire, home to this giant oak, which has been standing here for more than 1,000 years and measures a whopping 13 metres in circumference. That's a big oak. There are quite a few stories as to what it's been used for. One previous owner used to shelter his calves underneath it. So a unique residence, but there's plenty that's unique about this beautiful county. To find out what today's house hunters are looking for in their new property.
South African Ryan and Derbyshire lass Stephanie tied the knot 18 months ago. They've been renting this 4-bedroom terrace house in East London for around 6 years, but now they're keen to head to the country.
We want to start a family and we don't particularly want to bring kids up in London.
And Steph and I are both very outdoorsy people.
With the impending plans for a family, being settled in the right location is all important to them.
Well, Steph and I have decided to look in Lincolnshire just because we believe you get a lot more for your money there.
Although they are first-time buyers, Ryan and Stephanie have a clear vision of what they want their new home to deliver.
A large old thing with lots of character and maybe a little bit of land with it.
Definitely 4 to 5 bedrooms, wooden floors, exposed beams, even like an outhouse, like a barn that needs to be fixed up, something that would give me a bit more outdoors.
Space for all your tools and
That's
stuff.
correct, yeah.
But the wish list doesn't end there.
We want it to be relatively close to a village, but we don't want to be driving miles and miles to get to the closest shop.
This is a big move for both of them, but luckily Stephanie knows her own mind, and it seems Ryan's too.
You want a very open plan downstairs living area, whereas I would like to have somewhere where you could close kids and other people away and have a bit of privacy.
And part of that privacy will hopefully be found